Okay, y'all. Good morning, good morning. Y'all know, y'all see Bobby back there looking all pretty, ready to go. So it's Saturday morning, and I didn't do a video. I did videos yesterday, but I didn't edit them because I had so much to do to get ready for this job. And so I'll put all the stuff in preparation of this job in this video. Because there's a lot of stuff you have to do to really to do these jobs, where when I get on the job, it's easy, right? You don't want to have to get on the job and try to figure out, okay, what saw am I going to use, you know, and all that there. Is the saw got bar oil in it? Is it full of gas? Is it, you know, yeah. Well, you got to get everything ready to go, man, because I don't like being out on the job having to sharpen a chain. I can, and you know, and I do, but that ain't something I like to do. But that's what, you know, that's what you have to do to make the most money. So when I get to the job and y'all see me not hardly having to do anything, y'all forget about what I had to do last night to get everything ready to where when I do get on the job, I ain't got to do as much stuff. Or as much, you know, walking around or running back and forth to the truck. I mean, hey, you're just sitting on the Bobcat. How hard is that, Ray? But I make it like that. That don't happen by just luck. That happens because I prepare. In whatever way, you know, preparation is, well, it's everything, man. I've been wanting to get the Bobcat over here to this job for years. To this property. She's one of my customers. She's been my customer, y'all. She's been my customer since 2009, give or take. So she is a good customer, obviously, and I've never really done a lot for her. I cleaned up a few trees over there, and y'all been over there. I cleaned up a few trees that fell in her backyard before. Nothing real big like we're going to be dealing with today. A lot of little things that I'm going to do with the Bobcat while I got it over here to make it where it's going to be easier for me to cut the lawn, making me more profitable, less time and more money. Less time, it means more money, y'all. If I can spend less time, that means more money. Hooray, how is that? Because less time on the job, the more money I can make, because I can do more jobs. I mean, that's my thinking. That's what I'm all about. I'm all about, you know, saving time. One guy came in the comments on the last video I did, talking about, you know, where I stole your customer. He said, well, how are you doing less work, making more money, when the people that were doing it before wasn't doing anything? Well, I don't know. Like I said in the comment, you know, it's all about my time. So we took a hit yesterday. I mean, we took a hit, not a hit, you know, at $230 the other day when I was on that job, right? But the goal is to make it where I don't have to do, I don't have to have labor out there with me to make money. I spent a bunch of time over there, not a lot, but you know, more time than what I plan on. The whole goal always is to get the regular lawn maintenance stuff. I want to get the regular lawn maintenance. There's money in cleanups and stuff, but you know, I don't really like doing cleanups. I like doing maintenance. I want to do the, you know, build relationships with the customers, not just have a customer that, you know, that I don't do anything for, you know, but one time. I like to, if she did not sign on to be a regular customer, then I would not have done her property for $230. I probably wouldn't have done it at all, because I would have filled that time in with somebody else that's a regular customer. But the fact that she signed on as a regular customer every 2 weeks like clockwork, and considering I'm doing the one next door, that is what you want. That's ideal. So for me to do a little extra over there, yes, you know, the first time, and charge a little more or whatever, that's good. That's okay. Because now moving forward, when I go over there for the rest of the season, I won't have to hardly do anything over there other than mow the grass. I'll be doing the same thing that the other dude was doing, except for it'll be 10 times better, and I won't be over there nearly as long. She said that the other guy that was over there, he would come over there and all he would do was mow the grass, and he would be over there for 3 hours. Well, there ain't no way I could spend 3 hours over there. I couldn't even. I mean, I don't even know, not on a regular cut. It's all about getting the regular work, man. You know. So now I got another customer that's on board, right? But there's a lot of preparation that goes into these jobs, man. It ain't like, you know, I have to load a lawnmower up and go. It ain't like that. It's, you know, then you gotta chain the machine down. You know, there's just a lot that you have to do, man, to be all you can be. I told Zach to meet me out here at 9 o'clock. He's driving his own vehicle, so, well, I'm paying him outside of what, you know, we would normally make. So I told Zach, I'll just tell you, I told Zach I'd give him $200, man, come out here and help me today. So, but he got to drive his own car. Well, Ray, that ain't right, man. And that's what a subcontractor does, man. Drive their own vehicle, man. Yeah, there's that. You can't do that. Okay. But I'm really excited about having the Bobcat out here, because there's a lot of stuff in this yard that I've been wanting to do for years, and you know, I never have been over here with the Bobcat doing other stuff. You know, I look at the Bobcat work, and maybe I'm, you know, a little bit skewed, but I look at the Bobcat work almost like I do the lawns, if you will, when it comes to customer and scope of jobs, right? Like if I were taking the Bobcat over to somebody's house that I didn't know, then it would be a specific scope of the job, right? And that's how it is on every job, right? I have a specific scope down here at this job that we're going to do, but the thing is, since she's my regular customer and I'm mowing over here, then there's going to be a lot of little things that I'm going to do with a skid steer that I wouldn't do if it were somebody else. Well, number one, I wouldn't know their property like I know this one. So, well, what do you mean, Ray? I'm talking about little things that I've been dealing with over here for years that is detrimental to me being all I can be over here. There's a lot of stops back there in that back, and see, with the Bobcat, I can just nudge them and they'll come right up. So from where, you know, trees have fallen and died, and you know that she's cut down, I'm gonna be able to get a couple of these stumps out, and not stumps, but they're, you know, they're about this big around, and they're about this high out of the ground, just enough to hit your lawnmower deck, you know. Can't stand that crap, man. Both these properties over here I've been doing for a long time, and so when I first started doing these properties, I didn't even have a lawnmower. I didn't even have a lawnmower. I was borrowing my uncle's lawnmower and giving him a little bit of money every time I used it. So to come full circle, where I didn't, you know, when I first started doing these, I didn't have a lawnmower today. Well, it's pretty rewarding, really. But the neighbor, you know, I do both of these, but the neighbor, you know, when I've told them, you know, over the years, you know, that I've, you know, got a Bobcat and blah, 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 but they always are hiring other people to do Bobcat work around their house, you know. But the day after today, you know, and I'm like, okay, whatever, you know, I haven't really been trying to sell it to them, but they have not approached me, and I've told them that I got a Bobcat, you know, but they look at me as the lawn guy, and that's all they see until today. They're going to see today that, oh damn, he's over there doing picking up new great big trees over there. Damn, I didn't know Ray could do all that stuff. That's what they're going to be saying, and that's just the tip of the iceberg on what I can do. You know, this is just basic stuff outside of lawn care. Okay, y'all. So I'm over here, just like I thought. You know, the people next door there, they had no idea that I have a machine like this. There's a deer right there. I don't know if y'all can see him. But yeah. A lot of times customers don't know what all you can do, and I've told them a couple of times. But see, in their head, I'm just the lawn guy, you know, and that's cool, you know. But I've told them that I got a Bobcat quite a few times when I see them hiring other contractors. Getting everything ready. I got the saws and everything in here, and what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna start cutting, man, and loading it up. I need to we need to just about measure how long the container is, or the thing. But yeah, y'all see what I got to do here. And see, I'll put the saws, when I put the saws on the ground, I'll put them between trees and stuff where I won't run over a saw. You know, that's bad if you run over a saw. So first thing we really need to do is we really need to cut the root balls off. And I'm gonna start cutting probably before Zach gets here. This tree right here just fell, but the goal is to get these up, these three or four right here. It's not gonna take long once I get going, man. It's just getting me going, right? All right, y'all. But y'all see that stump right there? I can hit it with the bucket. There's another one right here that's real bad. Look, see all the green grass, and then look. Well, you'll hit that thing, man. And see, Bobcat will knock that out, no problem. But I got to get started, man. I don't even know. I just need to start cutting, man. Get some of this stuff cut into pieces where I can start dragging it to the thing. So ain't nothing but to do it. Okay, y'all. So, y'all, look at this. Look at these knots on this. Is that an oak tree? Look at these right here, man. What in the hell? What is that, y'all? Tell Ray. I heard that these knots are worth money, man. Is that worth money? You know what that's at? I heard this is worth money. Yeah. These knots.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I mean, that's odd to be on an oak tree like that. Wow, what will cause that, y'all? Look at that. Ain't that crazy? Okay, so y'all see Zach's making piles. We're gonna, there's still a pretty good bit to do. We got the bulk of it up. You know, when you got a machine like that, man, you can just do it impresses me every time I get in the damn thing. Every job we do, the Bobcat impresses me, man. Yeah. It does, man. Like, you know, you look at this job right here before and it'd be like, man, it's gonna take a freaking 2 days to get all that up. Dude, we ain't even been over here 2 hours yet. Right. How long we been here? About 2 hours?
I've been here, I don't know what time it is.
So we got one tree. You see that one right there, Zach? I don't know how we're gonna.
That one, I know it, yeah.
We're gonna have to do some sketchy stuff to get that down, because I can't get it down.
Yeah, I know.
We're probably gonna come up in here and cut this piece right here off. You see that?
Yeah.
So I can come up in here with the machine and grab it.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, we stand in the shade for a minute. But look, you see one thing I'm seeing? See this big divot right here? We can put some debris right here, dude. Look.
Yeah, I know.
Down on that slope,
okay,
man.
Yeah,
because that's on that. I mean.
Yeah, you can just push the rest of it, man.
Yeah. But I want to get that. We want to get that tree down and get it on the dumpster.
Let that top fall though.
Yeah.
You can almost sit where it is.
Yeah, and then whatever we cut out of the top of it, if it breaks, cool.
Right.
You know. And then I'm just gonna pick it up on this end and back up with it. Okay, y'all. So we pretty much got this job done. It ain't even 11 o'clock yet. I got over here at about 8:45. So this is the next thing we're gonna do. I'm gonna pick these concrete pieces up, just the ones that are broke. So I'm gonna put y'all on time lapse somewhere, and y'all can get all this. It's hard to get a lot of footage of, you know, the Bobcat running from there to here to back. But right here, I'm gonna pick the concrete up. Now the concrete is not gonna go on the dumpster, so I'm gonna get her out here and let her tell me exactly where it's gonna go, where she wants to go with it. What I'll do is I'll bring the tooth bucket over here, and I'll set it down right here, and then I'll pick the pieces up and throw it in the tooth bucket. But what we can do is we can kind of scurry the property line and just throw the pieces on the property line. So yeah. So let's walk back here to the back, and I'm trying to get some of the roots up that bother us with the lawnmower. And see, that ain't not going to do any good, you know, on the driveway moving forward. So once I put that tooth bucket on, we're going to be able to pop some of these up, because it's bad right here, and it's going to make the driveway look like that pretty soon because the roots are coming from these trees. But she's had quite a few trees removed over the years. So yeah, and we did a very minimal impact over here. So we're pretty much done in the back here. Now the job does not consist of, you know, grading or nothing. So but y'all can kind of see, you know, what all we got done. Now, at the end of the day, you can't put no more on the dumpster. So that's the biggest thing. I'm gonna bring the skid steer back here, and I'm gonna try to pull that up right there, right? I'm just walking around because being on the machine, well, it's hard to get any perspective. And we'll be over here cutting the grass next week. So what I'll do when I cut the grass next week is I'll be able to run the mower up in here and get all this pine needles and stuff, you know, just, you know, where they ain't so lumpy. I don't know what she wants to do right here, but there's not a whole lot we can really do, because we don't have no place to put nothing now. So this looks a lot better. There's just no more space on the dumpster. And actually, you know, there was 2 more trees that fell from when we first bidded this job. So getting this tree on there, the one that was right here, pretty big deal. Okay guys, so we got the tree stuff done, and she told me she'd give me $500, man, to pull this up right here. So guess what, y'all? We finna be ready the concrete chunk remover. I don't have to haul this off or nothing. We're just gonna stash it around the property. Appreciate it. This is gonna be the easy part here, Zach.
Yeah, I know.
We done the hard stuff, y'all. We really have. All right, y'all, so that's a wrap over here, man. Everything looks good, and yeah, boom, y'all see it, $3,800. Cha-ching. Boy, every time I run that freaking Bobcat, it just does something to me, man. It's like a drug, dude. It's like, and I ain't even got a big machine. Y'all wait till I get a damn big machine, a bigger machine with AC. Yeah, y'all, we killing it out here, man. Will not be denied our little bread, y'all. Just can't go without it. Makes it all worth it, y'all, for real. It does. It makes it all worth it. All the crap I went through this week, no Francisco, rain, the other truck messing up, you know, all the trials and tribulations of the week to get to today. And we did it. We made it. Is it a big deal on the grand scheme of life? No. But it's another successful day, for sure. It's another day in the books that we made top dollar. And and another job done for my customer that's, you know, really happy. I mean, what more do you want, man? You know? And I know I talk, you know, the money is all about the money, and it is, but there is a lot of self-satisfaction in putting a plan together for the week and executing that plan for the week and overcoming all the pitfalls that came up over the course of the week, from Francisco being out of town to, you know, the other truck breaking down, you know, being in the shop, to a rainy day, you know, the customers quitting on us, you know. It's all worth it. It's that simple. It's all worth it. And we'll take this 3,800. We'll break it into what I made today. Actual profit, $3,800 sounds like a lot, and it is, but that is not actually what I actually profited today. I could easily profit $2,800. That's after the dumpster, Zach, fuel, insurance, tire, all that. My Bobcat's paid for it. See, if you'd have had to rent the machine, you couldn't have made money like that. You could have made money, I guess, but not like that. Well, it would have taken a lot more effort. The biggest thing is we were able to do everything that we told her that we could do. You know, I learned quite a few things today. Those dumpsters will hold a pretty good bit. And I also learned the Bobcat's a beast. Yeah. That's that 6.2 liter, y'all. Not bad for good old Chuck, man. That Chuck, man, ain't no damn joke, y'all. Chuck ain't stuck in his truck. Chuck ain't nothing nice, man. Chuck ain't nothing to play with, y'all.